Today at EagleKids, we are going to talk about how to use a tape, how to use to measure anything, a tape measure. Yeah, you know, many times you find people and they don't know how to use a tape. Yet you have to measure every day. Everywhere you go, you have to measure. You have to find something to measure, whether you like it or not. You can measure land, measure distance, your distance moving. You can measure your window, your doors. You want someone to weld them for you, and it's very fast. So you need to know how to measure. So this tape, small thing, small instrument, but it is needed in each and everything to measure everything. A tape today, there are many kinds of tape. There is a tape like this one with a plastic, a metallic thread, and then there are also those ones with clothes. But we'll need to know all about a tape, and we know how to use, whether it's plastic, whether it's metallic. But for today, we are going to start using this. Come join me, we'll learn how to use a tape. Yes, now for this tape here, it's a tape, a cold tape with 5 meters. So its length goes up to 5 meters long. That one we shall get to know. So there are many tapes. You can find that of 3 meters. You find that of 7.5 meters, but now today I'm going to use these of 5 meters. First and foremost, when you're using a tape, you have to hold it in a good way in order to keep it safe, to keep it working for a long period of time. Once you use it and you don't use it very well, it will get damaged quickly and easily. So how do you hold this tape? When you're holding a tape, you want to measure something, you have to hold it in your hand like this, just the way it is made. It is made in a way that you can hold it like this, or in this hand like this, whereby when you are pulling it, you pull it out, and these two fingers, they'll hold this metallic thing like this, in that it doesn't move. So you just need to pull, this one hand pulls it, and the other, these two fingers will hold it. In that when you are releasing it, you release it slowly, in order to make sure that you don't damage. Once you leave it to run very fast like this, most of the times it is damaged at this tip, this front part. So, okay, now we've learned how to hold this tape. How do you use it? How do you use to measure? A tape has only this face, and it has 2 threads. Those 2 threads are the side, one side, this side, and the other side, the upper and the downer side. The upper side has got metrics in meters. Yeah, there is centimeters, millimeters, meters, and decameters. This is the downer side. Then the upper side is this one up, where it has gotten inches and feet. So when you are using the upper side to measure, you are measuring in feet or inches. When you go to the downer side, you can use decameters, centimeters, millimeters, and meters. Yes. So what am I talking about? When you look at this face down, the downer face, it has gotten numbers 1, 2, up to 500 meters. Because this one is in 500 centimeters. Why? Why do I say it's up to 500? Because this step is 5 meters, and in a meter we've got 100 centimeters. So that means it goes up to 500 centimeters. So when you look here, there is 1, 2, 3. These numbers are in centimeters. When you go up to 100, it makes a meter. But here on this step, they don't show you 100 is a meter. Then there is also a millimeter. A millimeter is 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. So you get it. So that means where you see 3, it is 30 millimeter. 4, it's 40 millimeter. 5 is 50 millimeter. So there are different people use these measurements in different ways, but you need to know where do you get the millimeter, where do you get the centimeter, where do you get the meter. Then the upper part, this one, there you find the inches and the feet. Where you see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and many more, those are feet. Those are inches. Sorry, they are inches. So this from 1, 2, 3, the ones you see, they are inches. But when you reach 12 inches, you get a foot. So that means when you move 12 inches, you are getting 1 foot. When you get to 24 inches, you get 2 feet. So that's where you see 23, then 2 feet, 25. That means here is 24 inches. That shows that in a feet you have 12 inches. For centimeters, in a meter we have 100 centimeters. Yet in millimeter, for a millimeter, in a 1 centimeter has got 10 millimeters. So we are at par there. Okay, now for us in welding, we mainly use the upper part, which is the feet. Mainly in Uganda, this side we use it very much. Why? Because it has gotten bigger values and it's easily to be read. So don't be there and you start measuring a tape and you start measuring a tape and saying, you know, certain client one day came to our workshop and was like, can you make me a window which is 4 feet and 59 inches? And I was like, oh my god. I went to the 4 feet. When I reached there, I had to add on 59 inches. And as I was adding on, the guy was like, no, 59 inches is here. It's here. So I was like, no man. If you say 59 inches, you don't need to bring the 4 feet. So that means if you are using this part, upper part, mainly use inches. If you want to use inches, but if you want to use feet, make sure you use only feet, because it brings confusion among these people. Yes. Thank you very much.
No.
Any question?
How about 1.5 foot?
Yeah. When you want to know 1.5 foot, you know the upper part here, we are talking about 1 feet. When you want to know 1.5 foot, yes, you will need to know the inches. As I've told you, the inches, 1 feet, it has 12 inches. Kati foot emwe ina inches 12. That means to get 1.5 foot, you will get the 12 inches, you divide by 2, you get 60. So you get the 12 plus 6 to get 1.5 foot. 6 plus 12, you get 18. So when you get to 18 inches here, that's 1.5 foot. That means when you get to 2 feet and you add on 6 inches, which is at 30 here, you get 2.5 feet. So that's it. Any other question? Okay, thank you. From there, we shall begin from there any other time, and we'll talk more about tape measures. We will need, this is just the beginning for beginners, but there are other many tape measures you need to, and when we get them, we shall bring them to you and see them. Thank you very much. Eagle Gates, please subscribe, follow us, comment, ask any question, we shall answer you. Thank you.